welcome to a FanNoise Sunday slate, baby. I love doing it. Nate loves doing it. I'm rocking the Patrick Kane Stanley Cup jersey, Bulls hat, because the Bears, I'm not rocking their stuff until they win, except when they play on Sunday, because I'll rock it then. But right now, we're rocking the Patty Kane. Nate, huge slate here, huge slate. A lot of games on Friday, a lot of games on Sunday. What do you got?
Love it. I have to start out with an appreciation for you. And the reason I have an appreciation for you is because a week and a half ago, you looked at me and you said, I'm done with this team. We're playing for draft picks. We're playing for draft picks. And then you tweeted on Monday. You're like, hey, stop me if you've heard this before, but I'm feeling alive. I love this team. They're going to get it done. And you can't stop yourself from going back and forth.
When the whole NFC North loses, you get Bears fans excited, and I hate doing that, but we'll talk about them in the end. They're this Sunday night. Okay. I love it, though. Raiders at Falcons. I'll start this one. John Gruden and the Raiders are for real. Okay, Nate? I'm yelling into the mic. You need to calm down a little bit. They're for real, okay? They are for real. Quote me on it. They will make the playoffs this year. They play well. They play consistent. They just need consistent play from Derek Carr. They're going to beat the Falcons, okay? That's my pick. I'm taking the black and silver in Atlanta.
I like the pick. They are for real. Cookies and cream, mint chocolate chip, whatever your favorite one is that you throw in at the gas station, mixes it up for you. They're for real, like a shake. Derek Carr playing his best football of his career. They've got a run game. They got a defense. They got playmakers on the outside. Everything you need. I talk about the playmakers on the outside every single week. It's just, it's a nice little melting pot of perfect in Oakland. And mark my words, they aren't only going to make the playoffs, they're going to beat the Chiefs in the playoffs.
I could see it, Nate. I could see an upset there. That's the only team that's played them well consistently.
Yep. Who knows? Maybe they won't even match up, but they're going to beat them anyway.
I like it. Chargers at Bills. We're going to fly through this slate. Chargers at Bills. Why are the Chargers so bad? I don't know. Justin Herbert is a stud. The uniforms, sick. Threads, sweet. Stadium, sweet. But they're going to lose to the Bills. And I wish Bills Mafia was there, but they're not. They're going to lose to the Bills. Justin Herbert's going to throw for probably 300 yards and lose the game. That's how it goes.
I'll do you one better, Mike. If I were a betting man, over 53.5, gonna hit. And I will take the Chargers plus 5.5. Just kidding. I'll take the Chargers money line. I have the Los Angeles Chargers winning this game on Sunday.
How are they going to do it, Nate?
They're going to do it with Justin Herbert. They're going to do it with a defense that's just mediocre. They're finally going to finish a football game. I can feel it. Feel it. They're going to get it done.
I have Jay Herb in fantasy. I would love that to happen.
Would love it.
Giants at Bengals. Joe Burrow is officially dead. It was only a matter of time before it happened.
Yeah.
You got to disregard. You got to delete all the wide receivers from your fantasy team in Cincinnati. Delete all the offensive players. It is over in Cincinnati. They're going to get a great draft pick. They're going to build on this team. Hopefully, Joe Burrow comes back healthy. They're going to get destroyed by the Giants. They're not just going to get beat. They're going to get destroyed. And it's going to be the first game for the Giants that they're going to feel good about themselves, and then they'll lose next week.
Yeah, dude, I've had to open up the task manager on my fantasy team. Just a little Control-Alt-Delete DJ Chark with the Jaguars. Can't throw the ball downfield. Got to Control-Alt-Delete T. Higgins now. Just
even though I love Big T.
Yeah, love him. Great player. Got to have somebody that can get you the ball. Got to have somebody that gets you the football.
Open tryouts.
Open tryouts. Don't sleep on it. Right. Giants in this game put themselves, again, right in the thick of things in that NFC beast.
Titans at Colts. What a matchup. Stephen A. put the Colts in his top 5 power rankings. Just beat the Packers. Colts are hot. Titans, nah. This is a great game. A lot of blue in this game.
A lot of blue.
You go. I'm not sure yet.
I believe in Philly. Okay. I believe in Philly Rivers. I think they get it done. Jonathan Taylor looks like a normal running back finally running the ball for them last week. I got the Colts in this game. I think they take a commanding lead in the AFC South.
They could stop the run well. For that reason alone, I'm going to take the Colts. I like their defense, and they improved to 8-3. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? Who would have thought Philly Rivers make the playoffs, maybe win a game there?
The Colts, 4-0 against the NFC North. Yikes. Weekly, wow. Yikes.
Wow. What do we got next, Mike? What do we got next?
Panthers at Vikings. Give me the Panthers in this game. This is a huge game for the NFC North. The Panthers come back. They win this game with a backup quarterback and DJ Moore catching 15 passes. He's getting hot.
Yeah, don't sleep on PJ Walker, the XFL's finest. Didn't look too bad against an atrocious Lions team last week.
Didn't score a point, Nate.
But I love the Lions. Still might make it to playoffs. You never know.
Didn't score a point.
Didn't score a point.
I'm used to that.
I love looking at the Sunday slate, getting excited about the games, and then coming across the one that I look at, and I'm just like, ugh, gross.
Panthers
just gross. And this is that game. It is gross. But I like the Panthers. I like the Panthers in the matchup.
We need it. Cardinals at Patriots. Ooh. Calculating. I am going with an upset. I'm going with the Patriots.
Oh.
I killed them in a blog. If you read the blog, Patriots are dead. They're not going to make the playoffs. But I think they sneak a win out here. It's about time for the Cardinals to slip up again at some point against a bad team.
Yeah.
And I think the Patriots can figure it out. I think Bill Belichick needs a win here. He's going to have to pull all his stops, or he's smart enough to tank smartly, get a draft pick, and build this team back up.
Might be smart enough to do that. I think he is smart enough to do that. I also think the Cardinals have something to play for. I got the Cardinals in this one. I think Kyler Murray has a phenomenal game at quarterback. The type of game where you go, whoa, if you got him on your fantasy team. Whoa, love that.
Yeah, 100%. Dolphins at Jets. A couple years ago, this would be the
this is a stinker.
But Tua Tunga Vailoa, and I forgot number 43 on that defense. Forgot his name. We said it last week. He's a stud. He's blocking punts. He's returning fumbles. Give me the Dolphins. They improved to what, 8-3?
7-4.
7-4. They improved to 7-4. Give me the teal. Give me the teal and orange, baby. They're not beating the Jets. Or the Jets are not beating the Dolphins.
Yeah, and here's another ipso facto standings check for you. If the Dolphins do win, which I believe they will because the Jets are horrible, and the Chargers, my upset pick of the week, also take care of business, we have a 7-4 tie atop the AFC East standings with the Dolphins and the Bills.
And the Jets crumbling further down deep.
Jets crumbling. Dolphins say, fins up. We're in first place.
Miami fans don't even know who their team is. Don't even know if they're good because they don't follow the team. But the Dolphins are proving themselves every week.
Every week.
Browns, Jags. The Browns' schedule is pretty bad. But they played 2 games in the rain, both sloppy games. They snuck out a win. They're about to come out of this 8-3, I believe. No. Yeah. It's just crazy that this team is – I don't think they're that good. I think they're going to get demolished in the playoffs, but they are going to make the playoffs. I'm happy for Browns fans, I guess, because they needed it. It's been so long. I know what that feeling's like. Give me the Browns. Give me them in the postseason.
Yeah, the Browns are going to make the playoffs. They just are. They're going to beat the Jags again this week. 7-point favorite. I like that hitting. I like the under. Give me the under because, the Browns have an electric defense, but, boy, talk about it not having any trust in a quarterback. In Baker
Absolutely.
Mayfield. Just how many times can you hand the ball off each game? But they're going to win, and they're going to make the playoffs.
Yeah, but, again, it was raining. It was pouring. I get it, and they run the ball well. But yeah, give us both the Browns. Saints at Broncos. I have an upset here. Broncos over the Saints over Taysom Hill. I think it was a fluke last week. Even though we did say start him in fantasy. I hope I'm wrong on this pick. but I'm going with the Broncos and Drew Lock. Vic Fangio needs a win.
Yeah, he does need a win. He's not going to get one because Sean Payton knows what he's doing. Saints get a win, continue to improve on that lead in the NFC South. Saints by a fair margin.
I hope it's an absolute blizzard in Denver.
Wow.
That would change a lot. 49ers at Rams. What a NFC West showdown. I want to pick the 49ers. The Rams are for real, though. Almost choked on my own spit. The Rams, I've been saying this from the beginning. The Rams are for real. No one wants to believe me, but they just proved again why their defense is legit and why they just run such a prolific, simple offense, and they just out-scheme teams every week, and it's due to the coaching.
Yeah, Sean McVay's a good coach. I think the Rams do win this game. I think the 49ers just kind of need to pack it in. You're looking for a draft pick at this point. I'm not exactly sure what they need because I don't know what they're going to do with all the pieces that they have, but they need something, and they need it high in the draft.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about time to pack it in for the Niners, but I think the Rams are playing for something. The Rams feel like they underperformed last year after making the Super Bowl, a little Super Bowl lag, Super Bowl hangover there. They're back in a wide-open NFC.
Wow. Yeah, I could see it, Nate. 49ers fell off. They got a lot of injuries. That's what happens. You get your year, and you have to execute. Every team goes through it. You get that year where everything's clicking on all cylinders. You make the playoffs, and you don't hit. The next year is not going to be the same. This is the NFL, okay? Yeah. Teams are going to improve. You're not going to be the same team as last year. Teams that do that are very rare, and they're historically very good. As far as the Patriots, the Chiefs are doing it right now. It's just you don't see back-to-back Super Bowls very often, and you got to hit when you get it. So that's my little rant on the 49ers.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Which, speaking of Super Bowls, got to hit them while you get it. That brings us into our next game, Chiefs at Bucks. Chiefs a 3.5-point favorite in this one. If I were a betting man, give me the over. Give me the Chiefs. Give me the Chiefs in that 3.5. Not scared of the 3.5. I wouldn't be scared of 10.5 in this game. Tom's showing his age. Tom, arguably the greatest quarterback of all time, but he's showing his age.
He is.
It's about time, Tommy. It's about time. You're 7-4. I understand you're 7-4, and you're going to make the playoffs, but you're going to get obliterated by Patty Mahomes and the Chiefs, coming off a very emotionally charged win in Vegas. Chiefs big in this one, Mike.
That was an impressive rant.
Thank you.
I think people respect Tom Brady, but I think defenses are licking their chops. I don't think people are scared of Tom anymore. No. He can't move. He's showing he can't throw the ball downfield. Does he need bifocals? I don't know. But at the same time, defenses aren't scared. You think Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid, Travis Kelce, you think they're scared of this team?
No.
They have Jason Pierre-Paul on their defense. That guy's like 85 years old.
85 years old. Tom Brady's going to be coming out with the thick-rimmed rec specs this week. Give him the trifocals. Trifocals.
Blankenship? Yeah. Give us both the Chiefs. And on to our Sunday night game, 8:20 p.m. Eastern time. I said it last week. It was the game of the year for the Bears. But since everybody lost in the NFC North, this is the game of the year for the Bears. They're playing the hardest team, arguably one of the hardest teams in the NFC, in the Packers. They still have to play them again at the end of the year. But Nate, Matt Nagy has not picked a quarterback. Nick Foles, Trubisky. I want it to be Trubisky. I think it's going to be Trubisky. If they go with Trubisky, I have hope. They go with Foles, you can count me out. It's done.
Yep.
Give me Trubisky. Give me the Bears in this game. I'm going to pick them, obviously. Do I think they could win? I think there's a slim chance. But if they do, they are one game back of the Green Bay Packers in the North.
I tell you what. I'm going to pick the Bears because I want to ride it with you. I want to ride the bandwagon with you. I want to get excited on Sunday night. I'm going to get excited on Sunday night. I'm going to do it.
That's like me with my friends as far as like when their team plays.
Oh
Like when
yeah,
Iowa plays, I'm like when Ohio State. I used to hate Ohio State, but I have so many Ohio State friends. Like, but this team is crazy because they should be good.
they should be good. And how about this? For all the hobnobbing around that everybody's done, the Bears control their own destiny in the NFC North. 2 games out, 2 games to play against the Pack. They control their destiny here.
2 games to play against the Pack, 1 to play against the Vikings, 1 against the Lions. Jags, Texans. Very. Oh, I don't even want to say it.
See, the schedule screams.
There's a chance.
Playoff?
So you're saying there's a chance.
Saying there's a chance. That schedule screams playoffs, while at the same time screaming 8-8.
8-8, going middle of the pack in the NFL is probably the worst thing you could do.
Oh my gosh! If you're not going to make the playoffs, you might as well go 0-16.
I mean, at that point, it's exciting for all fans, at least.
Yeah,
Looking at the draft board, going Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, you know.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, I alluded to this Sunday slate a couple weeks ago. Saw a mock draft. Guess who the Lions are projected to take at 12?
Don't tell me it's some.
An SEC linebacker you've never heard of. An SEC linebacker you've never heard of from South Carolina. Of course they're going to take him.
The Bears are projected to take some Miami tight end. I got to do some research on that. You'll take a tight end last year, then take a tight end this year. I don't know. Bears win. They shock the Packers. Aaron Rodgers maybe gets hurt in this game. That would help. I'm not wishing injury, but if he gets hurt, Bears could win.
We're going to be here a week from now talking about a Bears team that needs to get it done because they just beat the Packers and they're rip-roaring, ready to go.
Real quick, I'm going to look at the rest of the Bears' schedule. Nate, you want to start us off with the Seahawks and Eagles?
Seahawks and Eagles, Monday night. This is, again, why I think that the NFC East is wide open because the Eagles have this little half-game advantage they got going here with the tie, but they're going to lose against the Seahawks. It's going to happen because when you have a great offense and a bad defense facing off against a bad offense and a bad defense, the team with the great offense is probably going to score more points than the team that's got Carson Wentz. That's just going to happen. So I got the Seahawks in this game, meaning that if the winner of the football team and the Cowboys is going to have a half-game advantage after this one goes. We're talking about a little flip-flop, making pancakes on the griddle.
Yeah, a little sauce up, little crepes, throw a little blueberries in there.
The Fargo man's taking quite the crumble.
A lot of green in this game.
A lot of green.
Give me the Seahawks by 25.
I tell you what, beautiful colors on your TV. What if the Eagles wear the dark, the nice forest green, as I like to call them, borderline teal, and then the Seahawks come flying out in the lime greens?
That would be such a bad look.
What a trippy Monday night for you.
All right, back to what we were just talking about. Bears, Packers, Lions, Texans, Vikings, Jags, Packers. We could possibly see the Bears-Packers at the end of the year playing for the NFC Championship.
We could, but it all starts Sunday night. Tonight. It all starts tonight. We're all going to sit down. We're going to watch Sunday Night Football. Heck, Mike and I might even go live during Sunday Night Football. Get excited in the fourth quarter when the Bears just need one drive. They're going to just need one drive.
Give me one touchdown, and we win. One touchdown against the Vikings, and you win.
Yeah.
You don't score a touchdown. That's sad. Okay, Nate, take us home. I'll let you take us home.
Sunday. If I had to guess, if you got family in town, they're starting to pack their things, getting ready to go. You've probably had a great Thanksgiving break from life. Even we sure did. We hope you did. A little bit different this year, as everybody knows, but we're trying to provide you a good laugh, even if you missed your family on this weekend. You know, things happen, so try to provide you a laugh, enjoy yourself. But it's Sunday, new week's ahead, and it's football time. Football's still going on. We got a lot of football left.
Absolutely. Nate, that was a great closing statement. One more thing. Please like, subscribe, and click the notification button on your YouTube page or on your YouTube channel. You get all the fast updates whenever anything's posted. You will be the first one to see it. Appreciate the support. Follow us on FanNoise on Twitter at FanNoise Sports, capital F, capital N, capital S. Follow us on Instagram, FanNoise_sports. Our TikTok at FanNoise Sports. Pinterest, Pinterest.com/FanNoise Sports, and then our website is FanNoiseSports.com. Nate, it's been a pleasure. I will see you next week for the Sunday Slate.
Yes. Good night.
Good night. Now there it is. Touchdown, BYU wins. Give him a chance to make a play here. Lined up in the slot on 4th and 11. Bryant on 4th and 11. Down.